Hello, Terraform Scripts automation using GitLab CI/CD pipeline jobs. So here I'm doing Terraform Scripts automation using pipeline jobs. If you are not using automation script, what is the problems you'll get? So for example, developers they will push their codes in GitLab pipelines. So when they push their code, we need to run the Terraform updates every time. So for that, so for example, 5 developers are there. They will do committing the code every day is 2 times. For that, every time we need to run the Terraform updates, then only it will deployments will happen. For example, you need to run this every day is 10 times deployments in down test environments. For that, to avoid that one, I'm creating here is the GitLab CI/CD pipeline jobs. When you click that pipeline jobs, it's automatically it will run that pipeline jobs, and another 2 steps apply and destroy is manual commands. Manual is manual pipeline jobs. After that, it will run automatically. So for that, I have created this Terraform automation script. So here is the my scripts, and here I'm going to use these commands inside this pipeline jobs. So here is my name is Ramakrishna K. I'm a AWS Cloud DevOps Engineer, Bangalore. So I have completed few certifications. I have done is AWS Solution Architect Associate, Solution Architect Professional, and Security Specialist, and is Kubernetes Certified Administrator. It's a CK. And so for this automation, these are the things are required. One is AWS account and access, and a GitLab account and access, and Visual Studio for code. Okay. For this, I have created a few more things here uh, to show the code. Okay. So first one is create a S3 bucket. So where we will create a S3 bucket. So here is my account. I created my S3 bucket. So we'll go through the code. Okay. So we are going to second step is Terraform scripts. I have 2 scripts. One is the main.tf. Main.tf is what we'll do here. It will create the 2 EC2 instances and using these variables, and it will call is different reasons. It means it's dynamically will calling. So for that, I have created my local time in main.tf, and I'm displaying my timestamps using this Terraform scripts. And I have created the tags. Okay, I'm basically 2 instances are creating. That's why I'm creating the 2 tags I have created. And I'm taking those things in via as a list command, and I have created a AMIs, and AMIs I have displayed some reasons, and AMIs I have displayed. These are the variables, and I give the AMI name is variable, and I am calling that whatever you want to call. Here is based on that it will work. So here is I am calling is US East 1. So this is my main resource. In main resource, I am creating the AWS instance, and I gave my local name as my EC2 instance. And in AMI, I'm calling the AMI is dynamically. So I'm look up, and I'm doing this. I'm calling this AMIs here, and I'm calling that where that reason. When I call that where that reason, it will go here. It will check this default one, and it will take it in US East 1 zone. And I'm creating the 2 tags, and tags name I gave elements, and I gave varda tag. When you click the varda tag, it will go here and it will verify these tags, and it will pick that one tags in based on that index dot count dot index. So and finally I mean the output is timestamp I'm displaying here my local time. So I have created one more script called as backend.tf. Why I'm created the backend.tf? I am maintaining my TF scripts like TF state files here. So in Terraform, when you apply the Terraform apply or when you do the destroys, so based on the TF state files only, we can where it is that this Terraform will understand and it will create those things. It will either is applying the infrastructure and creating the EC2 instance, or it's destroying the EC2 instances. So this is my bucket name. Same thing as is shown earlier. I have created my bucket is here, rk test. Okay. So let's go through this remaining things, and I just gave this key name. So let's go to the pipeline jobs. So here I have created my pipeline jobs. So before going pipeline jobs, we just go through this where it's a folders and my TF scripts are updated in GitLab file. So here is RK Terraform test inside functions. I have updated here is main.tf and backend.tf. Via I deployed those uploads. I did upload here those files. Okay. So let's go through it in GitLab ca.yaml file. So here I am calling those jobs here, automation jobs. So I'm just using this some Docker image and encryption entry point. I'm using that user bin to run this scripts here. So here is a mail is I'm using here these scripts and I'll using like shell scripts. So I have created the four steps for four stages: validate, plan, apply, and destroy. When you do the validate, once what will do, validate your code is whenever you create the TF scripts, those files will be added. For example, here is main.tf will validate. When you run the plan, when you run the plan, it will do that plan means what are the infrastructure you are going to do. Those things will do. When you do the apply, your infrastructure will create. When you do the destroy, your infrastructure will delete. So these are the steps I have did. So here is I'm cloning, I'm doing the plan by plan here. So this is the stage by stage I am doing. First time is a plan. Sorry, no, first time doing validate. After validate, second stage is a plan, and third stage is apply. Fourth stage is a destroy. Here I have is a few commands in same, and few are is I have changed it because if I'm not using these commands is my GitLab is not able to identify because I am using the few pre-version. So here is I have applied in it and I am doing the destroy for last once I created my uh, environment. And here I'm doing the apply. When I do the apply, I'm doing that auto pro because this all this is done by us automatically, right? That's why I'm doing the auto pro. Okay, let's go to pipelines and we'll run the jobs. So here and CSCD and go to pipeline. When you are there in your project is there in CSCD pipelines. So click the run the pipeline. So when you run the pipeline, you have to select your branch. For example purpose, I am using the main branch. That's why I'm using here is main. So if you have is multiple branches like DAO test, so you can use those things. So I am using the main branch and I created the variables. So where it is calling that um, my variables AWS account, here is what is the relation. Those things I'm calling here is variables. So go here, settings, say cd. So here is I'm calling you access key and secret key I'm calling, and I'm calling as a reason also I'm calling here. So let's go to run the jobs here, run the pipeline jobs. When you run the pipeline jobs, first is the validate will do, plan. After that, manually we need to apply and destroy. So here is a validation. So we'll see that log, what is happening inside. So it's running the Docker commands. Okay. So its job is succeed. So what is done here? So that files is this pipeline scripts inside is the GitLab is run and created the some repository and is checking that Terraform version it's removing and Terraform version is created. This is the Terraform version. Terraform version v1.0.8 and creating the directory, and I did the init here. Let's check for in a second job, validate what we'll do. So here My validation is completed. My plan also completed. Plan job also completed. Let's check that one. What's happening inside the plan? If you see here, I am creating the two EC2 instances. So when I creating the two EC2 instance, this is a whenever you do plan, just it will show that one what you are going to create in apply. For that it will show here. So I'm creating the my EC2 instance here. I'm using this AMI. This is my AMI, and this is my first instance. I gave two, right? When I count, I gave two, right? It's first it will go to 0 and it will go to next is 1. It will start from 0. For example, if you give for 5 EC2 instance you want to create, first it will go to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that it will create. So that's why it's created as a 0 as a my first EC2 instance. Let's see that what are the things I am using inside. So I am creating the instance type as a T2 micro. T2 micro means is a pre-instance. Based on your requirement, you can change it. What you are want to create it. Instance want to create it. Okay, and I am giving some tags here. Okay, this one tag one I gave. This is for name. Tag one means now my EC2 instance tag name I gave. So RK1 Dove is the my tag name. So whenever I call there in list, right? Here is a first instance. It's calling is RK1 Dove. This is my second instance. See, I told you, right? It's a 1, 0 and 1. This is a 1. This is my instance, local name. And here is my AMI is using. And here is my instance type. And I mention is just is tag. Second tag is second instance name is RK2 Dove. Because I just, this is a small simple example. That's why I'm giving here this one. Okay, so this everything is done. So this plan is showing that is 2 to add, 0 to change, and 0 to destroy. Okay, and my job is successfully completed. Means this pipeline job also completed successfully. Let's run this apply command in manually. Why I mentioned this job need to run manually? Because if something is failed in a plan, you can rectify the issues and you can apply it. For that's why I mentioned this job has to run it manually. And let's run is apply command in apply job in manually. Just click that one. Okay, it's running. Let's open the log. Let's see what happening inside. It will take a few seconds. Let's wait for a few more seconds. Let's wait for a few seconds. Before we can do that one thing. So here we can go. My instances. It's loading here. So if you look at here, I don't have instances here. It was not their instance. Let's see. See, now is no instance. I just applied my apply job I have ran. Let's see, instance will create here. See, started creating the instances. I created one instance. It's running. This is my tag name also created here. See, my second instance also created. Tags. Here you can see that, wait. This is my second instance. Tag name is RK2 Dove. So here you can see your details. In detail space, you can see that one. Private IP address and public DNS, everything you can see here. So here is my public IP address. And this I am using the T2 micro. Same thing you can see in second instance also. This is my public IP address, private IP address, and this is my terminal, and this is my tag. Okay. and two instances are created. Okay, so now we'll go to pipeline jobs. See, here is what is done. Same thing, plan whatever is executed, just we are doing the apply. Here is my instance one, it's a 0, first instance is a 0. So AMI is used, t2.micro, and the tag name is rkdow, rk1dow, and second instance is my EC2 instance 1. This is the AMI, and I have gave instance type as a T2 micro, same thing it's created, and I gave is tag name is rk.dow. So here is this is the apply. When I apply this one, right, it's done something inside, and here it's apply done, apply completed, resource so 2 added, 0 changed, 0 destroyed, and I am displaying the my local time zone here. So this is a UTC. That's why it's UTC. Whatever is GitLab is the time is there, right? That is one is download download here. I mean, so it's displaying like either is a AWS or is a GitLab. Anything one of the time is it's displaying here. And so here is my infrastructure is created. Let's go and check that S3 bucket. What is there in S3 bucket? This is my S3 bucket. Refresh. Refresh S3 bucket. See, here is a key as created, rk dow test1. So dow test is, and we look into this state file. So we'll download the state file. Based on the state file only, it's Terraform will create. It's whether it is a destroy, whether it is apply. Everything is done by based on that the state file. Let's download it and let's open that state file. Looks like a large file. It's that's why it's taking time. Okay. So this is my state file, state.json. Here is version and Terraform version, and here is something is related to Terraform. This is my local timestamp, and this is the output which I is called in main.tf script, and this is the my AMI, and this is my instance type, instance name, and instance type, and this is the my instance ARN. This is it's created in US East 1B it's created, and this is the ARN, and this is T2 micro, and here we can see that one public private DNS, private IP, public DNS, public IP. These IPs you can see here. See here 54, 89, 32, 152. This is IP 54, 89, 32, 152. And the same thing like you can see other one also. This is a first instance. We'll see second instance. This is a second instance. This is the AMI. This also created same thing 1B. So T2 micro. This is the public IP address. Let's see public IP address. 54.196.153.228. Let's see same thing here. 54.196.153.228. So this is the my EC2 instance. So this is my tag name. So what I did here. So let's go to pipeline jobs again. Let's click refresh this one. So what I did, just clicking the one thing and Terraform, it's automatically it's applied. So basically when you do the deployment, right, when you push the code in production and you have to run that TF scripts, main.tf you have to run. When you done the manually, it will take the time and it will be more painful to other person to do that one. It's a tedious work. If you do that manual is using this one, using the GitLab CI/CD pipeline jobs, it's easy. So you just click this one, automatically it's applied your environment. So everything is running fine. See, two instance, it's running. Okay. Oh, this is about it. Now you create you local system. You do one thing. You can create your GitLab CI/CD file, and you can use this script, and you can also run your Terraform scripts automatically. So use this script, and only few changes only you can do, and you create it. This all the script as it is, and you change it in your script path here, and same thing wherever is the same thing, and you have to declare your access key and secret keys here, and same thing you have to do these few things. You can use same code and you can do that automation automatically running the apply and destroy. So this is the script. So now is created for this one demo purpose. Let's destroy this infrastructure. So EC2 instance we are going to destroy now. Go here, just click the destroy and see what's happening inside. So these logs we can see. And once it's completed destroy, we'll see that one even TF state what will happen. So here is, let's see, my environment is running, right? Let's refresh. I think it will take few seconds to destroy it. See, it's already destroyed it. See, it's setting down. Let's check in what's happening inside. Still job is executing. See, this is a log. So here is a destroying my EC2 instance 0 is destroyed. This is a thing. And is my EC2 instance 1 also destroyed. Okay. And if you see here is a 0 added, 0 changes and 2 destroyed. Means both both is the EC2 instance are destroyed. Because why it's taking the time? It's updating in S3 bucket and again is updating here. It's inter between communications are happening in S3 bucket and here. Without a TF state file, it will not able to possible to destroy this one. So that's why here is taking time. Let's look at here. So my instance are terminating now. Let's refresh again. Still operation is going on. That's why it's taking time. We'll wait for a few more seconds. Yes, my job has completed successfully, and it is destroyed is resources destroyed. Let's check for pipeline jobs. Refresh. See, my all the pipeline jobs are completed successfully. So why I mentioned is the destroy is manually, because whenever you create the Terraform apply, your infrastructure has created. You cannot do right in a production. You cannot do is destroy immediately. For that's why I mentioned as a manually. So once if you want to really want to destroy, then only you have to do this one destroy command. So let's check for in a TF states what will happen. Let's refresh once. Refresh S3 bucket. Go inside rk test TF state, download. Let's open. When you do destroy, right, is all the things are complete deleted. So when you're doing the destroy, it was taken time because it's updating in TF state files also. That's why it was taking time. When you done this apply, these all the things are created. Okay, that's why we need for in this TF states are more important. So here is after destroy everything is gone. So using this Terraform script, you can do that one. You can do automatically apply and destroy those things, and without manual intention, you just a few clicks, you can run this your infrastructure, even production, even wherever you want to implement, you can implement it. Okay, use this code and you can do you can do test your application and you can apply it in production. Thank you all.